In a quiet city, maybe one just like yours, it's somewhere between all that noise of our everyday lives, and that deep, quiet silence we hardly ever get to experience. There's this place, and it's hidden in plain sight. It's a space that most people just walk right past their whole lives without ever realizing what's inside. But this place, it's not made of bricks and mortar, and its lights, they aren't powered by the grid running through our streets. No, it's powered by something so much more potent, something way more personal. It literally runs on thought. So today, we're actually going to step inside. Let's go. Welcome to the intelligent apartment. This is a space where awareness lives, where all your potential is just waiting. Welcome. All right, so our first stop on this little tour is all about understanding the layout of this incredible place. We are going to be exploring your inner rooms. Think about it. Every apartment has rooms, right? Kitchen, bedroom, living room. Pretty straightforward. But what about your mind? What happens when you apply that same idea to your mind? Well, that's when things get way more complex and, honestly, a lot more fascinating. We all have these rooms inside of us. There are these huge, vast halls of memory. Some of them are bright and shiny, others are kind of dusty. Then you've got those locked rooms of fear, the ones we'd really rather not go into. But there are also these amazing, vibrant studios of creativity and entire wings filled with untapped power, just sitting there, waiting for you to discover them. But here's the thing, and this is so important. Most of us, we find one room, right? Let's call it the living room. And we just stay there. It's familiar, it's safe, it's predictable. We set up our furniture, we get comfortable, and we basically close the door and hardly ever explore the rest of our own apartment. And yeah, we call that room our comfort zone. But this idea, it completely reframes that. It's not comfort, it's a limitation. By staying in just that one room, you're limiting the absolute vastness of who you really are. Okay, so once you've explored the rooms, the next obvious question is, how do you renovate? How do you make changes? Well, the answer lies in rewriting your inner code. Now, when you hear the word code, you're probably thinking about computers, right? Ones and zeros, but let's just toss that definition out for a second. Your code, it's the invisible script that runs your life, your habits, those automatic beliefs you have, your daily routines. Those are your personal programs. They're the things you're running every single day, often without even realizing it. And this right here is maybe the most empowering idea of all. Think about it. You can't fix a program if you don't even know it's running in the background. But the second you gain that awareness, the moment you can actually see the code, that's when you suddenly have the power to become its editor. So what does this look like in practice? Well, check this out. The old code says, I'm not good enough. That's a total dead end, right? But you can rewrite it to, I'm learning. The old code, I can't, becomes, I'm training. I'm stuck turns into, I'm upgrading. See the difference? It's a huge shift from being stuck in a fixed state to being in a constant process of growth. So the big question is, how do you make these new programs stick? I mean, this isn't some one-time magical fix. It's not like you just say a magic word. It's repetition. That's it. It's about running that new code over and over and over again until it becomes the new default. And the process itself is actually pretty simple. It starts with these small, almost tiny actions that line up with your new code. Then you do them daily. Think of them like daily software updates for your mind. And finally, you just stay aware. You practice catching yourself when that old code tries to run, and you consciously choose the new one instead. Okay, this brings us to our final section, and honestly, it's the most important one. We've explored the space, we've learned how to edit the code. Now, it's time to take control of the entire structure. It is time to stop being just a resident and start becoming the architect. I want you to think for a second about what makes a smart home so intelligent. It's all about efficiency, right? It manages its resources perfectly. Energy flows exactly where it's needed, and all the wasted time, wasted power, it's kept to an absolute minimum. So this is all about applying that same systems thinking to your own life. You have to manage your time like it is your most valuable resource. You have to protect your focus from all those constant notifications and distractions. And maybe most importantly, you have to invest your attention. Your attention is currency. You've got to spend it wisely on the things you actually want to see grow. And this is the core realization, the big aha moment. For way too long, maybe you felt like a tenant in your own life, just living with the layout you were given, paying rent with your energy and your time. But that was never the truth. You own the building. You are the architect. So by now, I'm sure you figured out that this isn't about a physical place at all. The intelligent apartment, it's a really powerful metaphor. It's a mindset. It's a whole new way of living, a new way of seeing yourself and all of your potential. You are the one who designs the floor plan of your thoughts. You're the one who structures the wiring of your habits. You get to choose your upgrades every single day. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build? Because with that power in your hands, the journey, it truly begins. Welcome to your life, completely redesigned. Welcome home.